Hey guys, so today is day 45 of my Accutane treatment. Sorry that I haven't made a video in so long. I've been busy the last couple of weeks. I went down to Florida to see my boyfriend, and then we flew up to Minnesota to see my brother. And we had a big old event thingy up there to go to, and then we were just having fun. And also in those couple of weeks that I didn't do a video, nothing had really changed with my skin, so really doing a vlog video of an update, yeah, I wouldn't have anything to tell you guys, but hey. When I was up there in Minnesota, our hotel was right across the street from Mall of America, so of course I went there, and we didn't get to see the entire mall just because it's so big, and we were only up there for a couple of days, and one of the days that we were there, we were busy the whole entire day doing something else, so that's why we didn't finish seeing them all. They did have a Lush store, and I've always wanted to go there just to try their products, and I bought a few things that I thought would be good for my skin, and also the guy there, I don't remember his name, but he was so nice. Helped me out a lot and helped me pick some things out for my skin. I told him my whole situation being on Accutane and that my skin was really dry, but honestly, my skin isn't that bad, but it is dry, and I can, kind of control it myself with the things that I use, but I figured I'd buy some new things and kind of try those out. So with that being said, I will go over those things. When I first walked in there, I was originally only going to get like a facial cleanser and a facial moisturizer, but let me tell you, that place has like everything, like bath worthy under the sun in there, and I probably could have dropped a lot of money in there, but I wanted to save myself from being in debt because my credit card bill is already high, so I only bought a couple of things. So I told the guy in there, I was like, hey, I'm looking for a facial cleanser and a facial moisturizer. I want Accutane, help me out. So the first thing that he let me try was the Ultra Bland Facial Cleanser. And, I don't know if it's kind of blurry, but whatever. There. And it said it's ultra effective, ultra gentle face cleanser, a rich, soft cleansing cream that cares gently for all skin types. And it's, their products are vegan, they're all natural. And it's pretty awesome. And with this facial cleanser, it does have beeswax in it, so it does make your face feel really nice afterwards and smooth. And it looks like this. I really haven't honestly used that much of it just because I'm in love with my Simple Skincare moisturizing face wash, and I'm just scared to use another face wash other than that because that's what works for me, and yeah. Oh, I stuck my nose in it. But it smells really good. And I've only used it a couple of times. I do like it. So it's just one of those things when, hey, I want to change things up a bit. This is what I use. And the only bad thing about their products, like facial-wise, I don't know about their other things, but they have an expiration date because everything is made out of like all natural things and like things that you can eat. You could probably eat this, but I wouldn't recommend it. But if you can see on the back, it has this little guy on there, and it tells you when you made it and when you can no longer use it because I guess the ingredients are yucky when they're old. Well, of course, but it's better used when the ingredients are fresh. So yeah, I got that. And then the second thing that I got was a facial moisturizer, and he put two different ones on my hand, didn't tell me what they were. I'm kind of retarded, I didn't smell it, and I should have. But he put two different ones on my top of my hand and rubbed them in, and then he was like, well, which one do you think you like better? And I picked this one, and it's the Skin Drink Facial Moisturizer. It's quench your skin's thirst for moisture with our rich sesame oil cream designed to leave a supple protective layer on the face without feeling greasy. Well, that's kind of a lie. With the sesame oil, it does make your face feel kind of greasy, and it smells bad, so I will not buy this again. And I mean, I'm using it and it looks gross. It smells even more gross, so I will not buy this again because I just don't like it. I just use it like if I have like a rough patch like on anywhere on my body, like on my skin. I'll use it just to moisturize that area. Because, I mean, it moisturizes good, but I don't want it on my face. I don't want to look greasy, and I don't want to stink. But the thing is, it stinks in here, and it stinks when you put it on, but I don't really notice that the smell stays on your face. But I don't want my boyfriend being all up on my face and be like, you smell. So, yeah. And when I went to go check out, because those are the only two things that I was really looking for there, and I wasn't thinking about this, when I went up to the checkout, they had like a little end table in front of their cashier register things. And then I saw a face mask, and I love face masks. So I was like, oh, I'll get this one because I looked on their website and I thought that this would be the best for me. So I got it, and it's the Oatfix Fresh Face Mask. It says, get your oat fix with a blend of bananas, vanilla, ground almonds, and oats to cool and nourish irritated skin. And the thing that sucks is I was up there April 13th, like around that time frame, and this was made on April 1st, and it says used by the 22nd of April. Well, what is today? The 25th. So, yeah, I can't use this anymore, and I have a lot left. But it smells like heaven. And it looks like this. It looks kind of gross when you put it on your face. You're like, ew, why would you do that? But it freaking smells awesome. One thing I will say is it does nourish your skin. My skin after I use it is really, I don't like my skin feeling oily or greasy or sticky. And that is what the Oatfix does. I love it if I'm not going to work or going anywhere for a couple of days. But seriously, like, you cannot get the nasty, like the residue off. Like, I think it's nasty. I don't like it. So, basically with that too, I use that around my body. Like if I had dry patches on my arms or my legs, things like that, I would, you know, dab a little bit of Oatfix on it, and voila, my skin was back to the way it was before it got dry and scary. So yeah, overall, the products that I did get, majority of them, I probably wouldn't buy again. I think the only thing I would really get again was the facial cleanser. But I think I just need to play around and get different things from there and try different things out. See what I like, see what I don't like. And then, yeah. But I'm pretty sure I'll stick to my simple skincare routine just because it works for me. And then I do believe in the last video that I made, I'd mentioned to you guys that I had a really dry scalp. And then I started getting like these dry patches on my scalp. And it was really freaking me out because I thought I was going to start balding or my hair would start falling out. Yeah. So when I went to my dermatologist for my monthly checkup, I did mention that to her. I was like, hey, look at my scalp. I'm getting these dry patches everywhere and it's gross. I'm scared my hair's going to fall out, or I have psoriasis. And she was like, no, sometimes people, sometimes people on Accutane will get a dry scalp and sometimes it'll, you know, have like this scaly things that look like psoriasis, but it's not. And she prescribed me Lexique. And it's a little foam, it's like a mousse medication, and I put that all over my dry patches on my scalp twice a day, and I used it for about 3 days and the dry patches were like gone, but I continued to use it a little bit longer just to make sure they wouldn't come back, whatever they were, but it worked. And I got this before I went to Florida and Minnesota. So I only used it this couple of days, and then I was like, wait, you know, I'm going to be flying on a plane, and you can't have aerosol cans on a plane. So I left it in Florida at my boyfriend's house and didn't end up using it until I got back from Minnesota, which was like 4 or 5 days. And then my scalp started to get those dry patches again. So I'm like, oh, I gotta keep using this. And of course I checked my bag once I got through security, and then I got to my gate. They were like, anybody want to volunteer to check their bag? And I was like, me! Because I had to wheel my boyfriend around in his wheelchair and carry his stuff and then carry my carry-on bag. And it was a very eventful trip, I must say. But I liked that he was in a wheelchair because we got in front of every line and got to get on the airplane first. And it was freaking awesome. And I loved it. Sorry, Robbie, I love you. And I don't want you to be in a wheelchair, but I like it when we go traveling. So maybe for my birthday, if we decide to go anywhere that we have to fly, you're going to bring crutches or a wheelchair so we can get to the front of the line. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so really my update video is going to be kind of short this time. My skin has had a bit of a breakout, and it's kind of freaking me out because I'm like, I'm going into month 2. Is my skin starting to be like everybody else's and break out like crazy? I did have one right here, which you can see the scar on it now. I popped that bad boy because it was right there in the middle of my lip. And whenever I talk to people at work, talk to anybody, they'd see the big nasty. So I took care of that sucker. And then I just have, this one's a scar too. I had one right there. And then this one is a scar that was like a big mama jama that seriously would not leave my face. And then I do have a breakout right here and right here and right there. And then these are just scars. But other than that, and then I did have one right here and right there. And this one lasted for freaking ever. When I was up in Minnesota, that thing was there, and that was like a week or 2 ago. So yeah, that has been my crazy couple of weeks. My hair, this is second day hair. I washed it yesterday before I went to work. Yeah, and it's getting really long. I do need to get a haircut, but whenever I go to the hairstylist, I get tempted to dye my hair, and I don't need to dye my hair while on Accutane because it's going to fall off. But yeah, I will probably, if I can find any on my phone, I'm pretty sure I did some kind of videos. I'll kind of upload those into the end of this video so you guys can see my little trip to Minnesota and Florida. But yeah, next week, I'm not sure if I'm going to post a video every week now. I might do it every 2 weeks just because my skin isn't really doing anything. But just stay tuned, and if you have any questions, anything to ask me at all, just leave it in my comment box. Thank you guys for watching. I know my first video was almost to 100 views, and people are just like, that's nothing. But to me, that's something. It makes me feel happy that you guys are watching my vlogs, and you know, I love going into work. My coworkers watch my videos, and I've had seriously like a handful of them come to me and like, your skin looks so good, and they're like, I watch your videos and you are so brave for doing that. Like, if I was ever in your position, I could never do that. And to be honest, before starting all this, when my skin was worse than it is now, I would have never done it. And you know, I wore makeup all the time, covering up my skin, trying to, you know, avoid people looking at my skin and being like, ow, I want you to do something about that. Because when I was younger, seriously, my family members, not my parents or anything like that, but like, we'd go visit aunts and uncles, stuff like that. They're like, why don't you do anything for your skin? It looks so bad. And I'm like, get out of here. I was like, don't tell me how to live my life. If I want to fix my skin, I'll fix it. And then I got Accutane, and I did. So, yeah. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching my vlogs, and hope you continue to enjoy them. And yeah, just ask any questions that you guys would like. If you want any recommendations, if you're just now starting Accutane, or if you've been on it and you don't, you're not sure what you want to start using for your skin. Everybody's skin is different, and the things that I use work for me. They might not work for everybody, but they're good to at least tell you about. Like I said with the Accutane stuff, I was like, I'm not buying that for my lips. It's probably not going to work. And let me tell you, I use that stuff religiously. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned.
Out here, we ballin', fucks bitch niggas go behind your back like
Yes.
Now look at all my niggas live rich.
0.1 miles east.
No. Ah, me too.
I ain't